how are they getting customers more efficiently than their VC-backed competitors. And that's what I wanted him to teach, and that's exactly what he's teaching today. I'm not going to spoil the beans. Let's just give a warm round of applause to the CEO of Omnisend, Rytis Lauris. Rytis, come on up. Thanks for being here, man. I got it right? 50 million.
50, yes.
And what will you finish this year out, you think?
Yes. We'll see. This year is a little bit more challenging, but it's always the Q4 is what defines the year. So still we are only entering into the season, the high season for us. This is a very high seasonality and very clear seasonality.
Well, stage is yours. Coach us up.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so hello everyone. So thanks for staying here, not going for a lunch. So 20 more minutes. Yeah. If you can start, countdown, thank you. Thank you very much, and thanks, Nathan, for inviting me. And I will be talking about SEO. So what Adam showed, how to use AI to write listicles, I would disagree to some extent, or maybe at large. So I will explain you soon. Why is it so? Okay, so yeah, 50 million ARR, I'm co-founder and CEO. What do? We do marketing automation for those who sell online. So basically, if you're an online store, we'll help you to communicate with your existing customer base by sending email, SMS messages, web push notifications. Yeah? You get the customer, you need to retain the customer, and that's where Omnisend comes into play. Yeah, and one of our marketing tactics, which is very important for us and that helped us to grow to a certain stage, is SEO and content. Yeah? So this is probably kind of used to be for quite a while the second largest driver. Initially, we truly belonged. As you see, we launched the company 10 years ago, so in 2014. We started doing SEO in 2018-ish, 2019, something like this. So for initial few years, we really relied on app stores like Shopify App Store, BigCommerce, WordPress App Stores, etc. Then we started investing in various other channels and activities to acquire our customers. So content and SEO became number 2. Now it's a little bit being outperformed by agency partnerships. So maybe next year or sometime in the future, I can talk about why agency partnerships and freelance partnerships overtake other go-to-market channels. But let's get back to this. So and definitely, like, content and SEO help you drive traffic to a website, drive traffic to a blog, and then convert into signups and, of course, into paying customers. Okay, so in the next 20 minutes, I will be talking initially about Omnisend, about competitive market we are at. Then the first 3 years, so that's the guaranteed thing. That's what we did. That's what worked for us. That's what I recommend. And the third part is about today. This is definitely AI, generative AI. It's disrupting SEO industry and the search industry in general. So I will share some insights, some learnings, but of course there is a stage of experimenting again, and not as certain as it used to be in the past. Okay, so a little bit about ourselves. So competition is truly tough. Yeah, so Klaviyo, MailChimp, they are probably the main competitors for us, those who serve directly exactly the same customers as we do. But at the same time, if we talk about SEO and the competition within the keyword space, we do have players like HubSpot, who is not our direct competitor. We do have players like Marketo, who is not our direct competitors. But at the same time, we compete for the same keyword. Email marketing is a very broad space. Email marketing software, email, etc. is a very broad space, so we compete with those big guys. So keyword difficulty goes as high as 97. And PPC value for click, not for sign up, not for paying customer, but just for one single click, goes up to $60. Yeah, so okay, on high seasons, on low seasons, around $40, $30 for one single click. So really, really tough competition, and yeah, so definitely investing in organic is what helped us grow. Okay, so key principles, what our team applies, our content and SEO team applies. Initially, we focus on outcomes, not outputs. It doesn't matter how many articles you write. The only single metric that matters, how much new revenue does the effort bring. So we have OKRs across entire organization as a planning methodology. So OKRs is usually, if you're aware about OKRs methodology, it's always about moonshot. Yeah, you put the high ambitious targets, etc. In many cases, you fail, but sometimes you reach those. And this is where the breakthrough moments actually happen. And SEO is the math. It's not much creativity there. There is a lot of calculations. There is a lot of analysis, keyword analysis, competition analysis, and then very, very few calculation. How many articles do you have to write? How many backlinks do you have to collect? How many referring sources do you have to get in order to reach the certain position on the search? What is important here to say, we always relied on internal team. We never hired agency, and that was a strategic decision we made. And until today, we keep doing this. The SEO team is very small. Even today, there are only 5 people. And at the same time, we have a pool of partners. So mainly freelancers are very small agencies that do write content for us and then do generate backlinks for us. And AI is a good replacement for writing content. I will touch in the third part. So, okay, so first 3 years, we just started doing investing in content SEO. Our brand authority is almost at 0, so we have to start somewhere. So if someone of you in content SEO are at the same stage or similar stage, early stage, so this is the piece of advice that I will give to you. Okay, so initially it took us almost 3 years to get from 0 to 40,000 visitors to our website and blog. Yeah, now 180, but as always, it always compounds, it always accelerates, and initial stage is always the most difficult in business, in revenue, in website traffic growth, etc. So what are the few things which I learned at the very beginning? Yeah, so to be honest, like being a founder, a CEO, I thought, okay, I've heard like rumors, okay, you just write a good piece of content and Googlebot will come, read it, love it, and will recommend to the entire world. No. Yes, the good quality of content is mandatory. You should not be at any point writing shitty content. Good quality is mandatory, but it's not enough at all. So SEO is not a free play at all. You could be a good writer, but if you don't buy backlinks, if you don't buy referring other domains, it will not work. So first thing, in-house team, not agencies. Why in-house team? Because agencies, they have multiple customers and they are not that deep into your industry, not deep into your business. You cannot actually put the truly ambitious targets, revenue targets for outsourced agencies. If you outsource everything, yeah? Yes, we do outsource agencies, mainly freelancers, mainly small boutique agencies to write content and to build backlinks. But the rest is being done. The keyword research, what we want to achieve, the target setting is being done in-house since the very beginning. And this is one of the good decisions that I'm really proud of that we made, and that's what I would recommend for everyone who is maybe just starting. And so one tactic to increase the domain authority. Domain authority, even up until today, in the world of AI, it truly matters. If your domain authority is low, it will take you months to get your good piece of content to be ranked in the top Google positions. If your domain authority is high, sometimes it takes you just a couple of days to get ranked in top 10 position with some keywords. Of course, if your highest competition keywords, it still takes time, but it really, really becomes easier. So domain authority, it's a very important thing. So the single tactic that worked for us, or the main tactic by far that worked for us, is really, really building a big pool of referring domains and referring backlinks. Yeah, so you see now we have like almost 100,000 backlinks that are referring to Omnisend.com or block.omnisend.com. At the same time, 11,000 unique websites do refer to Omnisend, including like the ones like Bloomberg, CNBC, CNN, etc. So Forbes, so really, really like the best authority domains. Can you get those refer links from those best authority domains at the very beginning? No, you can't. It just takes time, yeah? And, the best thing probably that we have MailChimp referring to us, competitors do refer, HubSpot referring to us, yeah? So competitors, direct competitors, or at least the keyword competitors do refer to us, and I will say how it happens. So backlinks really, really matter, and for us, it's really, initial 3 years, we focused on building backlinks. Shall you buy backlinks? Yes. Shall you buy from the low authority website? Please don't do that because Google recognizes it and then you can be penalized. Yeah? So if there is something for cheap in the market, usually there is a trap. So tips how to build backlinks. So just outreaching, yeah, and potentially you as CEOs, maybe marketers, etc. You keep receiving emails. Oh, I would like to post this content on your blog. You might find it spammy yourself, but believe there are a lot of people who actually accept your content to their blogs, to their websites, if you provide a good quality of content. That's okay. You don't put your name on it. It's like ghostwriting, but you still get the backlink, and this is what you want to do that. Another thing that works really well, doing various researches. In our case, we at least once per year we do email marketing ground up. What's happening in our industry? What are conversion rates, clicks, opens? What are benchmarks, etc. Or we just do something like the recent, super successful research about why Americans are buying on Temu, the Chinese marketplace. It has been quoted by Bloomberg, CNBC, Forbes, Founder, etc., etc. A lot of trusted sources. So if you provide interesting content, journalists will take, not from first time. Sometimes you have to provide first piece, second piece, third piece. So this is where you get the high quality free backlinks. So you buy mid-range backlinks. You basically get good quality by providing a good quality researches. So that's about kind of building authority. Now when you get to the authority level, and it's today, AI, generative AI, ChatGPT, Gemini changes the landscape a lot. So what I'm going to share now, it's more like experiments. Again, what we experiment, what works, what doesn't work. It's not set on stone yet because the industry itself is evolving very, very fast this year. So initially what happens, so more and more people actually do search not within the search engine. It's on ChatGPT. You ask, what is the best email marketing solution on ChatGPT, on Gemini, and this is just a real example, yeah. If you ask what is the best email marketing platforms, and for e-commerce focused platforms, there are two recommended. There is Klaviyo and there is Omnisend. Klaviyo is way bigger. This is a public company, but at the same time, our main competitor. So if you are not listed here in this answer, you're gone, yeah. So people will not visit your website, will not explore you. So this is very important to get into the results and to get into the brain, into artificial intelligence. As we can get into the brains in our true customers or prospective customers, we need to do the same to get into the brain, into artificial intelligence. At the same time, even the Google is embedding Gemini as a default search engine in Google. Nowadays, if people are Googling this, AI overviews is the top result that is being shown. And here you can see, Omnisend is not already in the first position. Yeah, we are listed there in the list down below a little bit, but Brevo, HubSpot, other players are listed as a top player. So we really have to overcome this one. And how to do that? This is a trick question. This is a trick question, and and initially, what happened initially that Gemini especially and Google, ChatGPT was like maybe more accurate, but Gemini was totally inaccurate, and they basically browsed the websites that in third, sometimes third, fifth, 10th page of Google search, and they made, Gemini made conclusions based on that website data. But now the recent research shows that basically if you want to be recommended by AI tools, you have to be in the top search positions. So Gemini now puts into the AI overviews the results from the content they get from top 10 Google search positions. So still, what does that mean? But basically, you have to do SEO play in order to be listed on Google, in order for artificial intelligence to take those websites as a trusted source and to recommend you once people are asking what is the best email marketing solution for e-commerce. So basically, that's where we get back to the more traditional SEO play. Still, you have to be listed in various listings. So top 10 content is the king. This is your goal to get. And again, the keywords, there are so many keywords. Yeah, I'm referring here and I'm showing examples of the most competitive keywords, but there are hundreds of other keywords, and in your case, that are not as competitive, and you start there, and that's okay. So another thing which really, really, truly became super important nowadays, and what was not the case in the past, so collaboration between teams. And look at this example. If you search for email marketing software, a lot of top 10 results, they are affiliate plays. Yeah, you can see here PC Mag, this is an affiliate play. Email vendor selection, affiliate play. Forbes is listed there. Zapier, to some extent, is affiliate. Yeah, so what does that mean? That your content or SEO team is not actually capable to get into those listicles because they ask you to pay to be listed there, yeah? To pay revenue share, to pay upfront, etc., etc. And they only have like 6 or 5 recommended software in those listicles. So it's even the competition. It's not only the money you can buy the position there, you have to convince them. So in our case, what does happen? Like SEO team makes the analysis. Look, we have to be listed in all top 10 results. A couple of those are our competitors, so we will never be listed there. Or even sometimes we make an agreement with a competitor. Look, we list you number 2. Of course, you will list yourself number 1, but you list us number 2. We list you number 2 in exchange. Let's do that. Yeah? And this is how you start dominating those results. At the same time, SEO teams go to affiliate team and say, look, there are 4 affiliate websites we need to get into those listicles. And then affiliate team does the job in order to get into those listicles, and that's how help SEO team to drive their results. Second thing, what is very important, the content which is owned by you. If you want in those top 10 positions to have at least 1 article which is on your own website or on your own blog, what Google requires more and more is actually to be authentic. So the writers, the author has to be the real people, and they have to be authorities online. So this is just one example. We have few colleagues from whom we make like celebrities, that internet algorithms would understand that this is Bernard is a real person. He is, writing about himself. He's talking on webinars. He's talking. He's on podcasts as a guest. Yeah, so I'm one of those faces, and like other employees are other faces who write content afterwards. Even like about his personal life, he's talking to CNBC. So Google sees, okay, that Bernard is a truly like respectful person, and he writes a good piece of content afterwards. So it's important. So that's another thing which was not. Was as necessary in the past, but actually became very important recently. And backlinks still matter. Backlinks still matter. So if you want to come into high positions with your own content, you write good piece of content. The author writes good piece of content. The author has to be authority. The quality of the content is good, but still you need backlinks to refer. Yeah? You can wait organically, but usually you have to accelerate this process in order to have referring links and domains into your good piece of article. So that's basically, and about the listicles, what Adam, who was talking prior to that, about this like AI writing listicles and content. So we are skeptical. Yes, we do use AI to help us, to assist to write piece of like content, good content, but AI should never be the full or the only offer, as Google just penalized so many websites that were producing a lot of good content sometimes even, very good content, but Google was already able to recognize if it's AI, full AI written content. I don't know how. AI maybe is catching another AI, yeah. But there were so many websites penalized, and we had one experimental branch of website which was a full AI written. It just got down to 0, no results at all, like penalized to 0. Not so. That is our experience, and my advice would be not to rely too much on AI writing your content. Okay, so for the future. Adapting to AI SEO world, definitely, it will continue. It's just experiments. I shared what works now, but it can be disrupted, in the upcoming few days. Being able to attribute SEO effort will be more challenging, just because if someone searches on ChatGPT or Gemini and then enters your direct link into your browser, it's very hard to attribute. That's what we see actually. The growth of direct traffic it's growing. There is a growth. So highly likely people will search on AI. Collaboration across teams, the need will increase. And, general brand awareness, which, to be honest, myself as a founder was a little bit skeptical about, general brand awareness initiatives. I always love the marketing that is very, very attributable, that is very, tangible. It's very easy to calculate everything, etc. But, Now I believe that in the world of AI, general brand awareness will become more important. It's the same as a human brain. Yeah, if artificial brain will not see you as a market player, they will never recommend you. That's it. Yeah, they have, so Gemini, ChatGPT, other solutions, they have to see you as a decent market player. Otherwise, they will just not recommend you. Doesn't matter that maybe there are some sources who list you. Yeah, so in the last 20 minutes, so, doesn't matter if your competition is tough, you can do, and you can even while bootstrapping without overfunding, just you have to be efficient. You have to look at SEO or entire marketing, in my point of view, as a math more than as a creativity. And of course, AI is disrupting the world and it's disrupting content and SEO, but you can still conquer it. So this is our small team. So thanks them for doing a great job. Thanks them for helping me to prepare this presentation. And thank you everyone for listening. Thanks.